SCPs that could end the world, Part 1. Today we'll be talking about SCP-001, or the Gate Guardian. If you didn't already know, an SCP is an object, location, or entity which exists outside of natural law. SCP-001 is Keter class, meaning that based on the information they currently have, it is impossible for them to contain, and they also don't really understand it. The SCP seems to be based on the biblical angel Uriel, which guards the Garden of Eden. It is a massive humanoid entity with numerous wings and a fiery weapon. Anything that gets within 1 kilometer of the SCP is obliterated from existence. Humans that get close to the SCP are given instructions in their head, typically to forget that it even exists. Although one person was given the instructions to prepare, which is how the SCP organization was founded. It is one of many SCP-001 proposals.
This is SCP
Redacted.
Do not acknowledge the presence of SCP
Redacted.
entities in public spaces. SCP
Redacted.
entities will not take you unless you acknowledge their presence.
Rain is falling like rhinestones from the sky.
Alright, go ahead and start procedure. Never gets pretty. Oh, wait, no, I didn't say phase 2 yet. Oh, no. Oh, Travis. Oh, it's stuck in phase 3 now. Oh, start it over. Turn it back. Oh.
The Potato News Network. Breaking news. Some motherfucker with dusty sandals found the door to hell.
Yeah, I saw the video. What? No, I have dibs on the potato. You contain the door to hell. And send someone to amnesticize Sandy Sandal person. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna level with you. I hate this. It makes me angry and confused and upset. I hate this with every fiber of my being. Humanity was a mistake.
SCPs You Don't Want to Be Real, Part 2. If you're unaware, an SCP is an object, location, or entity which exists outside of natural law. Today we're going to be discussing SCP-3008, or the Infinite Ikea. From the outside, SCP-3008 appears to be a regular Ikea furniture store. Anyone who enters, however, will be immediately transported to an alternate dimension. They won't notice it until they look for the exit, which will be gone. This version of the interior of the store appears to be infinite. It is also populated by humanoid creatures dressed as IKEA employees, with no facial features and body proportions that are described as being inconsistent, too short or too tall. During the night, which is determined by the overhead lights, the entities will become violent and attack people, stating that the store is now closed. Tag someone you'd vacation with here.
It's alright, just keep driving. They're not really there, they're just hallucinations. Don't worry about it, they can't hurt you. Oh, I was wrong.
Listen up, 999. I know you're a peaceful entity, but there are a lot of jerks out there, so you need to learn to defend yourself. What do you do the next time that Bucky girl or Chimera come at you with an oven or a blender? Good. If you've tagged the SCP Foundation, this better be... Fuck! Shit! We've got a ZK!
I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo.
El Pepe. El Pepe. El Pepe.
Activate the entity. Poor kid. Turned into an animatronic? Anderson Robotics is far more sophisticated than those Fazbear Entertainment lunkheads, but the butchery is all the same. How far would you go to push humanity to the next level? I do a lot of terrible things for the Foundation, but this is not okay. Reset the test. God, this universe is so much better than my old one. I mean, here, we've achieved world peace, the Anomalous is well known and well documented, 096's domestication training is going great. What do you mean they don't have Dr. Pepper?
Please give me some serotonin. I just need some serotonin. Could you spare some serotonin? I'm stressed. Please give me some serotonin.
Go, 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 go. Dr. Sherman, are you wasting time teaching the Anomalies tricks again? No. You're doing great. Keep it up. The entity we've nicknamed the Spirit Walker materializes on this small town road 5 days a week around noon. The Spirit Walker was only brought to Foundation attention after a pedestrian felt a, quote, cold spot, a normal sign of paranormal interference. Invisible and intangible, we've only been able to film the entity using special camera filters. It's a Keter class because we can't contain it, but it is completely safe. The entity has only been observed waiting around for this ferryman, some kind of paranormal public transport.
Apparently this footage contains, the creation of an SCP, okay. Waffle pancakes. Now that, what are you doing there? Oh, no, that, I don't know how I feel about that, but, can we scrap this, please? Nobody, no, people shouldn't know this. Who are you kidding? We're getting rid of it, right?
You guys have asked me what the largest SCP is, and although I don't know the whole archive by heart, I'm certain this one must be near the top of the list. SCP-5909 is a shrimp that we detected 7.5 light-years away from our solar system. The reason we detected it is because it is 2.1 light-years in size. Then the object started hurtling towards the Earth. As this not-so-shrimpy shrimp is more than double the size of our solar system, it easily could have destroyed everything we know. So the Foundation quickly joined forces with the Global Occult Coalition to find a way to neutralize the threat. Of course, this is when the shrimp stopped moving, turned sideways so we could see its underbelly, and formed the words of an advertisement for Red Lobster Endless Shrimp. Red Lobster Corporate and their parent company claim ignorance as to the source of this anomaly.
dropped my pen. Whoa, what's going on outside? Whoa, what is that? Is that a big ass spider? Well, am I lucky that it's out there and I'm in here?
Don't worry, the A instance should be a lot slower, so you'll just be fine. Just keep running, and oh, it's the B instance. Yeah, you're done for.